book, and then you feel like you're getting inside of it? Well, this is caused by our mind is trying to project the plot so that we can get the meaning of the book. Dear, the honored judges, and all the respected audiences here, before I continue to talk further about this topic, let us praise and thank the Almighty for giving us grace, guidance, and a never-ending blessing to us, so that we could gather together in this competition. I also want to thank the honored judges to let me have the honored chance to stand here and deliver my speech about the importance of reading. To start this topic, I will give you a short definition of reading. Reading is an activity when we use our eye to look at some symbols or alphabet and getting the meaning of them. So, why do I think that reading is important? Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that the practice of literacy in Indonesia placed on the second ranked from below, which means that there's only 1 out of 1,000 person that likes to read book. Doesn't that sound terrible? And the second reason is because I have known that reading book have a lot of benefits to us. What are they? The first one is, despite our education, reading book also been an enjoyable entertainment for us. And then the second one is, reading book could help us to grow our imagination and adding knowledge to us. And the third one, reading could help us to focus. I have found that today's generation of teenagers having a problem to stay focused. So I guess that this is one of the solutions. Studies have said that while we are reading, our mind stimulated two areas of it. It's dorsal prefrontal cortex and dorsal anterior cingulate cortex. Those are the places where our concentration, our attention, making a decision, and also planning dawns. But as my experience being an ambassador of literacy in my school, I have saw that there's still a lot of kids my age that don't like to read books. Now I ask you, is there any of you that read a book today? Or did you even touch the book today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, if there's a fire, there's a fuel. And if there's a problem, there's a factor of it. And I have found 4 factors of lazy reading. The first one is, they found that the book is not interesting or boring. And the second one is, they're busy or have not enough time to read books. And the third one, the content of the book is complicated and hard to understand. And the fourth one, they cannot afford to buy books. So, what is the solution for this problem? And what kind of book that we should read? The book that we need to read should be based on what our preference and our needs. And as a solution for lazy readers, we can, first, change our mindset about reading. Believe it or not, our mindset could really affect us. This case also happened to me when I'm still a kid in the primary school. I used to think reading book like, ew, no, I won't do that. It's boring and it sounds nerdy. But one day, I tried to read a book, and then I feel like, oh, I'm gonna fall in love with this book. And as the day goes by, I try to read a book and take reading book as a positive activity. And I could say that as soon as we think that reading book is a positive activity to do, we could do it more effortless, and we could enjoy it more. And the second solution is, we could set an ideal goal for reading. And the third one, find a company or a friend that also likes to read books, and more special if they have the same interest as you. According to me, I think that reading book is really fun and interesting, but still, it depends on what kind of book that we read. Because every person have a different preference and different taste. But maybe there are still a lot of different opinions than me here. So, what's your opinion on reading book? Do you find it fun and interesting, or do you still find it boring and bothering you? Did you know that reading a book is like traveling the whole world? But we don't need to walk, we just need to open the page. Here, we came to the end of my speech. I want to say my greatest thank you for all the honored judges and all the respected audience to take their time to listen to my speech. I hope that all of you could take the positivity of my speech. I'm Zevanya from Budiagung Junior High School, and that's all about my speech on the importance of reading. Have a pleasant day, and once again, thank you.